What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2300 Gear Jammer channel. I'm pretty excited. I got a really dumb idea, and it's going to turn into a long day. So we've got Trevor here. I haven't told him. You're all going to find out together. We're going to the track today.
I wonder what the trailer was for.
So I had Trevor bring his granddad's trailer because we're going to the track. So
we're going to load up the Ranger?
We are not going to take the Ranger. We're going to take the Thunderbird, actually. So instead of this, we're taking the Thunderbird.
Well, I don't think that gray one's got an engine in it, so how's that going to work?
We are actually going to buy one on the way. So there is, I found one online. It's a parts car. He has no idea if it runs. It does appear to have an engine and a transmission in it. I don't know anything about it. He got his stuff off of it, and then just pushed it off to the side. So he thinks maybe it needs something with the fuel system. So I'm gonna go outside to the gray car and I'm gonna pull the gas tank. We'll take all that stuff. I'm gonna take a harness and all the pieces to it. Trevor's gonna drive. I'm gonna read a Ford manual on the way to get brushed up on 87, 88 Thunderbirds. And we're just gonna see if we can go buy one, get it running, make it safe enough. Oh, it doesn't have a seat in it. Well, we gotta find the seat, and Thunderbirds are different. So that's another problem. We're gonna just fix whatever we can fix as fast as we can do it and try to get it down the track no matter what it runs. We're just gonna make one Hail Mary pass by the end of the day. Here we go. That's really full.
That sounded very full.
Holy cow, stuff almost came out the top. All right, I guess I better start there. We're gonna have to run this through a sock. All right, we're off. Pretty late start. It's already a little bit after 7, so I'm working on this, and he's driving, and we're gonna see what I can figure out by the time I get there. I don't have a good feeling about any of this. We're headed back to the shop. Somebody forgot the battery that we need to put in the car that doesn't run. It was me. We're back on the road. It's gonna be a long day. All right, we're doing a little bit better now. Trevor whipped the 11th U-turn of the day into the parts store, and they just happen to have a universal sort of fit fuel pump for this thing. So we've got the Thunderbird tank out of the gray car, and I didn't check it. And after we started driving, I got paranoid. I was worried that one wouldn't work. So we stopped and got one. Now we're stacking the odds. It's still stacked against us, but maybe this has got a shot at working. This side. Whoo, that car is rough. Yeah, do you think you can back into that?
I'll give it a shot.
That is the winning attitude. You're doing good. All right, we're here. He's gonna take a second shot at it. This thing is it's a little rougher than I was thinking, but it's gonna be fine. This is gonna work. I've had worse ideas. He's doing better now. Got it made. What's happening?
Morning, man. How you doing?
Matt, good to meet you. I'm so excited about it. So we're off to a rough start today, honestly. I tried to get some fuel system parts, and then that turned into its own mess, but shoo-wee. It's a nice one. Well, at least it looks like some of the wiring should be easy to get to, so hopefully we can get that worked out. I'm gonna throw a battery in it real quick and see how bad this is, see what we're working with. I need to clean that windshield. All right, speaking of money, there's that. That's one. That's two. That's $2. You don't
Let's
need.
count it one more time. 1, 2. All right, they're all there.
Perfect. Yeah, my wife watches this, so that $2 car. That's what I pay for them, you know. This battery costs more than everything else I got. Oh, that's pretty complete. Oh, I'm feeling better. This is gonna work. I don't know that this is gonna work. Yeah. He said a crank, so hopefully we can at least get that far. It almost sounds like the fuel pump was pumping. Tack's moving, so it's probably got some ignition. It kind of almost sounds like it might need a timing belt or something there too. The compression might be off a little bit, but a longer arm. I don't see anything there. It might need the integrated control relay in the front. Let's stick one of those in real quick. All right, so we don't have any power to the computer or the fuel pump, so I swapped this out and it still didn't gain us anything. We might just have to push it onto the trailer, go to the shop, and we got plenty of day left. So if we do that, at least when we get to the shop, I'll have lots of spare parts and I can swap stuff. And I'll have more tools than this, what I brought. So give it just a minute or two more and then we're gonna load it up and head down the road. Installed. Is this extra? Does this come with it? That's a stick.
It's high quality South Carolina.
Between the two, it's like $400 holding the trunk up. There's that before I walk off all smooth with your tools. All right, let's load it up. I'm gonna give you that back too. That'll work. Oh, I don't know if that'll work. We'll try that. Agony of defeat here. I'm not gonna be able to get out because the windows don't roll down. Well, that's a heck of a time to realize it.
Drop the stick.
What's that?
The stick one. You can just drop it.
Good call. Making you pay. Did we get it?
Oh, you got it.
He wasn't joking. I gotta go out the stick window. I guess that's some karma for making fun of Trevor backing the trailer up. I'm gonna edit out the part where that car almost ran into him. Make it look like his fault. Really? It still doesn't go down?
Well, your fingers are out. Nope.
At least I can get air for a second.
I bet you missed the Pinto and the manual windows now, right?
I really do. That's why I love manual windows. How come you didn't make it to the track? I got stuck in the car. I'm going out the door then. Nope. Can't quite make that either. So we're 4 minutes into loading it and I still can't get out yet. So we're doing pretty good. Very solid day. I would say the chances of making it to the track are 0 for sure. Almost. All right.
Okay, a lot of tackle.
I mean,
We could have just kept you in there the whole time.
like a champ. I mean, good to go. That went well. I feel like that went well. I'll probably owe you another $1. The truck's developed quite a vibration. We're gonna have to check that out. Today is going swimmingly. What time is it?
12:40.
It is 12:40, so you know most of the day is shot. We have broken the truck tailgate. Truck's got a vibration, the car didn't run, and torn up some stuff. So pretty solid. Might as well keep going today. Push this thing off, and we're trying to place a bet on where it's going to land. It actually drops off like 10 feet if it goes far enough. So betting lunch, I think. Lunch?
Yeah, sounds good.
Betting lunch. Give me that hammer. I'll give this a go. That's not very far.
All right,
that's my spot.
What part of the car has to reach the hammer?
The nose that's missing a piece. The turkey is going to watch it go by. The nose is going to stop at within a foot of the hammer.
Okay.
Oh, no set push amount either. Just give it a random shove. We'll see where it goes. I don't know if the wheels are straight. Oh, I got it. Big money, big money. Oh.
I think I'm getting lunch.
Let's have a do-over.
Okay, as long as you push it back on the trailer.
Yeah, all right. There's that. It's going better than it did earlier, at least. Yeah, wind tracking. Whoa! All right, we got it inside. So I have no idea. I'm just going to dig into it. I did notice somehow, we think, when we unloaded it, we may have scrubbed the gas tank, and I think it had a little patch spot, so we knocked a hole in it. That thing's leaking pretty fast now.
Why wouldn't it leak the whole way here?
The only thing
with all that vibration in the truck.
I would say we scraped it or scrubbed it when it went off the trailer. So technically that would be your fault. Anyway, it's dripping about a second and a quarter. So it's going pretty good. So the one problem that we had all day was getting gas to the engine. And now that we pushed it inside, it's leaking gas onto the floor pretty fast. So we are going backwards as fast as you can imagine. So it's inside though, and I've got, like I said, I've got all of my spare parts that I've mentioned before. It'll be easier to diagnose in here. I've all but given up on making it to the track. It's already like 4 o'clock now. So by the time I diagnose and see what all is wrong with this thing, I'm sure the track will be pretty well closed. But I'm gonna start on it. We'll go front to back, back to front, side to side. I have no idea. Let's just get into it, see what I can figure out. Here we go. Honestly, that color, if that's what it was supposed to look like, that was way better than what's on the outside. That is brown. That's not so bad. Anyway, so this relay is the one that we put in when we were at the house, and it's got the computer relay, the EEC relay, and it's got the one for the fuel pump kind of made into it. And it sends power back here, and it goes through an inertia switch right here. So if you bump the car, this will pop up, it'll kill your fuel pump, and this is twisted together, and that's, I mean, I'll solder it, but that's fine. That's what I would end up doing anyway. Since this is apart already, I can use this as a way to force 12 volts into the fuel pump, and we'll see if the fuel pump works real quick. So let me do that, see if we got anything at all. And then I gotta, if the fuel pump works, I'll put the good pump in the other tank, and we'll just go from there. I think I've got one more tank in the third Thunderbird, because I got one more of these cars. So I might be able to get enough pieces to get a tank in both cars, but see if I can get this fuel pump running, and we'll go from there. Yeah, can't remember if this goes through something else first, but the connector comes up through the floor, so I might be able to jump it up there too. It may go from this up through this relay and then come all the way back. I can't remember. I just have to see if I can jump it a little bit closer to the fuel pump. As long as all the harness is good, it needs a fuel pump. So I'm gonna pull the tank out real quick and get that cleaned up. All right, we put some parts on it. We got fuel now, and I've jumped that integrated control module. The ignition switch was broke. I had one in the toolbox, so I'll put one of those in it real quick. And I feel like it'll start. So it's like the 80th try. Worst case is it doesn't run. cylinder. That might be it for the day, but we made it that far. Hello. All right, so we didn't quite make it to the track. It didn't run until almost, it was like 7:15. So it's pretty late, and it's already 8:30-ish now. I have no idea. Pretty tired. But we worked through it a step at a time. I really don't know anything about turbocoupes. It's been so long since I've had one, and I got lucky. Mine didn't have any wiring issues, but I put the tank out of the other one, which was a problem because the fuel pump was bad in that, and that was my go-to. If that would have worked, I would have been in pretty good shape. By the time I put the fuel pump together, put this tank in, I'm not sure if one of the fuel lines was broke or if I broke it, so I had to swap some fuel lines and then start working on all the ignition wiring and go through that. The integrated relay control module, I think is what it is. I had to swap that out. It still didn't work. I started putting jumper pins to jump across where the EEC relay would be, where the fuel pump relay would be. Got it running that way. And then realized that just barely the ignition switch wasn't making contact, so that kind of blew up. When I finally was ready to start it towards the end, I hit the key and just the ignition switch blew up, but it seems to be the same as the Mustang or close enough. I had one of those, I plugged it in. We're going a step at a time, so that's pretty much it. Our one day, buy it, fix it, and go to the track is going to be a all in one day, but like 2 days. It might be 2 days. There's still more stuff I need to do before I can actually get it down the track. I was hoping to have all of this stuff done by like 12 o'clock. So we got a 2-hour late start, and then I left the battery here, so it turned into a mess. I have no idea what video I got, so we did this whole thing in a huge hurry, just trying to get stuff done. So I'll do the best I can with it. I'm trying to do uploads at like middle of the day Saturday, best I can. Be looking for those. But that's it for now. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I'm going to bed.